I remember one of the case studies that they showed. They talked about soldiers being deployed, and then they talked about drug use during the time, and then when they came back, what life looked like and what allowed for a full recovery was community, right? So there's been this massive push that I'm on in this journey that I'm on to create more sense of community, right? And doing that by having these open conversations and dialogues about the things that don't make sense to people, right? Which is like PTSD and these different trauma-based sort of things that we don't know are really truly affecting us, but there is healing, with the scripture. So I just wanted to, throw that out there. So how can someone support you if they wanted to, support your organization?
Well, the biggest way is obviously donating, because it creates an opportunity for us to be able to use those funds in a plethora of our programs. But of course, and they can do that on the website at veteransclubinc.org, or they could call into the organization if they wanted to do it kind of the old-fashioned way and send a check or something like that. We can give them the information for that. But also, we're always seeking volunteers, and not just volunteers because we do a lot of homeless outreach and prison ministry and stuff like that. But also volunteers to come in and teach veterans about Christ, right? About what it looks like to follow Christ, and we just, it takes a village. And one thing about me is I don't pretend to know everything, and I want these veterans to hear perspective from many different people, from many different walks of life. We like to have a diversified group of helpers, and so we're always looking for good volunteers to come and help us out. And then, of course, we want veterans, first responders, and their family members. We want them to come out and see what we do and be a part of our programs. And it's never a cost to them at all. We don't have a cost for anything that we do. Thanks to generous donors, right? We don't have to do that. But we create opportunities for them to connect and reconnect as families and to do things as families. And the fruit, Sam, has been much more than I ever thought